Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome to the Fantasmagorium Show. The Fantasmagorium Show is proud to present You Can't Rent Here. This is going to be a physical media show that I do whenever the hell I get enough physical media. Oh, no, I said hell in the first minute. Whenever I get stuff, I'm just going to be like, there's a clip for this. I know I have a clip for this, but I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is.
Behold, my stuff.
So, yeah, that's what we're here for, but we can't get there too quickly. I do want to thank the Fantasmagorium for allowing me to hang out and have a platform and just do stuff. It's great. I found out the other day. If this is your first time at the Fantasmagorium Show, my name is Scotty R37, and this is produced by Steve. I'm a co-editor. Kat is a co-editor. Steve's a producer. And we all just kneel to Zod. But yeah, I wanted to thank the Fantasmagorium for being a rad channel. Having me on all the time. I think that they're up to 1,150 subscribers-ish. So that's cool. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I want to get all this out of the way before I start showing off my treasure box. Someone clip that. So, yeah, thank you again to the Fantasmagorium. Also, you may know me from other works as being on Antiderivative Jill's channel. I reviewed most of the original series of Star Trek. I think all the movies. Anyway, lots of stuff over there. And then Cinema Gulp, who's been launching his live show, Thirsty Thursdays, which happens on Wednesdays. I'm fine with it. And it's a great time. So subscribe to Cinema Gulp. Also, this is something that I wish I had done with Twin Flicks. I had the great pleasure of being over talking to Paul on Twin Flicks about Shin Ultraman. And it was a good time. And then he was like, did you bring any physical media? And I was like, damn it. I know that there was one thing I forgot to do on this physical media show. Anyway, but big shout out to Twin Flicks. You should go check out his channel in terms of 4K and Blu-ray comparisons and movie reviews. And he talks to producers of the physical medias. And I'm a big fan. So, yeah. Who else do I want to thank? The Academy? Kevin Spacey? No. I think we're good. Let's check in with chat and see what they're doing. But first things first, we are not sponsored by PBR, but we are fueled by it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Now that my whistle has been wet, let's see who is putting up with this bullshnaz. Big thanks. Cinema Gulp is here. Saying sweet. Antiderivative Jill. Thank you. It's always lovely to see you, Jill. Naladuck. 10 p.m. Eastern. What do you think I am? 20? Well, and if you can't catch us live, then please feel free to like, subscribe, share with your mom, and put it on your watch later list. You should be good. Like, this is forever. The internet has a memory, from what I understand. Oh, the boss is here. The Fantasmagorium Show says, Scotty wanted to prepare. We apologize for our prima donna. I am a prima donna. I had to look it up to find out whether or not this was an insult. But a prima donna is a temperamental or conceited person. There are female connotations, but that one is the one that I think applies best to me. I am the Cybok of the Fantasmagorium, which is fun. It's a good time. Jill sends some emojis, and that's rad. Thank you so much. I do appreciate Dave D, Dozy, Mitch, and Titch for opening up the show. It's nice to have a house band. Edge of Time. Hail, Edge of Time. Greetings from the Edge of Time. Cinema Gulp says, what the fuck is the internet? Actually, he didn't say fuck. I editorialized. And we're still within the first 5 minutes. Did I turn on monetization? I don't think I did. But you can tip. but I don't think it's going to get monetized like with ads or anything. Edge of Time says, hell is other people. Yes, that's true. This is one of these things, is that I don't usually do this without a co-host or like a safety net of someone to say, shut up, Scott, or a person who's here when I can go have a cigarette. This is all me until someone else shows up. If someone else wants to show up, I'm more than willing to throw out invitations. This is by no means a closed channel, but I've seen people throw things in chats before, and then all of a sudden you're sitting there talking to Dr. Phil for 7 hours, and it's like, oh, hang on. I'll say, hang on, son. Don't put the StreamYard link in the chat. Cinema Gulp says, you are the Fantasmagorium show, dude. Not true, but I do appreciate the compliment. Edge of Time says, co-conspirator clearly. Yes. Absolutely. One and the same. I am both Bruce Wayne and Lamont Cranston. Edge of Time says, I'm full up on Star Wars at the moment. ATM, automatic telling machine. Yeah, I don't. My two favorite posts yesterday on May the 4th was the 4th Doctor Who, played by Tom Baker, and the 4th James Bond, played by Timothy Dalton. I always say, may the 4th be with you. And I post those images to mess with folks because I am so, yeah, there's 6 Star Wars movies. I'm fine with that. All this other bullshnaz, I'm done. It's over. If you like it, please enjoy. It's not for me anymore. Anti-derivative gel says, the internet is a series of tubes. It's true. The internet is a series of tubes. This is accurate. Seriously, read the book by Andrew Blum. You know I can't read, and that is my fault, really. So, how long are we? We're not even 10 minutes in. This could be a short one. I may only go for an hour. Who knows? I do want to give, also, here we go. I'm an official video store worker. The Icholite will soon be upon us. Well, you know how to make a segue, Edge of Time. And for that, let's start. In this pile, there are movies that I purchased at a Salvation Army. There are movies that I purchased at a drugstore. And there are a lot of movies that I purchased from my favorite Southern Ontario video store, The Beat Goes On. Not all of them were purchased from the same Beat Goes On because I enjoy going to new stores. But, so these come from all over the place. This has been like the last. Don't ask me how much it costs because I'm a child who has no concept of economics. You'll understand. Speaking of which, first things first, I picked this up and it was $2.97. And it is a triple feature Muppet set. I have no idea in terms of special features. I'd have to pop the discs in. 3 discs, you would think. So it's shoddy packaging because you pull one out and the other one's still there. But it says it's a 3-pack. No third movie. So I was ripped off. I got 2 movies for $2.97. I was lied to. Now, which ones did I get out of the 3? So Kermit's Swamp Years, I'm pretty sure this is after Jim Henson died, so I don't really give a crap about that one. I got that one. Muppets from Space, also after Jim Henson died, so I don't really give a crap about that one. Didn't get that one. So I did not get Muppets in Space. I am upset about it because there is a Dawson's Creek cameo, but what are you going to do? Muppets Take Manhattan. I hate this movie so very, very much. It makes me very sad every time I watch it. It is a Jim Henson performed Kermit the Frog and Rolf and what have you. Pardon me, I don't mean to cover up Animal. he would be upset. But I don't like this movie, but it does round out my Muppet trilogy. I have the Muppet movie, and I have the Muppets, the Great Muppet Caper, and now I have the Muppets Take Manhattan. I'm going to have to watch it. I am going to cry. I wish I had Muppets in Space, but I don't because this box lied to me. And Kermit Swamp Ears. I don't know. I have nieces. Maybe they'll, if they get into the Muppets and I run out of Muppet material, we'll watch it someday. I am a hoarder. I think sometimes I just get these movies so I can have them. I want to have my own video store. It's been a dream of mine. Apparently, no money in it. So, but it would be rad. Anyway, speaking of nieces. Oh no. Hang on a second, guys. This is also a thing I don't have as a producer with me. So I'm like, oh, I have to technically work all this stuff. But anyway, I got Space Jam. Pretty bare bones. Pretty bare bones. However, it does have an audio commentary. The audio commentary by Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and the director, Joe Pytka. Now, I am excited about this, although I know I just made my my proclamation about the value of the Muppets, whether or not Jim Henson is present. Same thing applies to Mel Blanc. Like, there's only one voice of all of them, and that's Mel Blanc. And so... But I do genuinely enjoy Space Jam. My nieces do want to see it, but I'm going to watch the audio commentary before I take it over and watch it with them. Because I am fascinated about the idea of people being in character for an audio commentary. It's the same thing that happened with Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. Blast! I had a blast. Although... apparently, there's an audio commentary on a Spaceballs that has just the ding, 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 and they do the whole thing in the ding, ding, ding. Oh, I hope it's... No, I'm never going to watch that audio commentary, so I don't have to hope. Edge of Time, thank you so much for contributing to the chat, and please don't be shy. Our 70,000 viewers. I still don't know what that means. Edge of Time says, you got both shirts now? Yeah, no, I got a Movies and a Quick Stop. Pigs in Space. Edge of Time says. Waka Waka, thank you. I don't know what the fake news is, yo. Oh, fake news, like because they didn't give me the Pigs in Space. They didn't give me the Space Muppets. It's a lie, but it's $3 at a Salvation Army. You can't go back and be like, I'm going to return this. And it's like, no, it's not going to work. I'm a freak for Muppets. Like, I love the Muppets. It's one of the things that I grew up with. Edge of Time says, crossover crazy with Space Jam? Oh, I didn't get the second one. I don't even want to see the second one because that one's crossover crazy. But no, I just wanted the first one. It's got Bill Murray. So Wayne Knight. I enjoy everything. There are moments throughout Space Jam. And then didn't they do some sort of editing on Space Jam where they made Lola Bunny less sexy or something? I remember hearing about that. I think it was anyway. Neither here nor there. Next. I don't know. Do you guys want the older one or the newer one? Let's go with the older one. One that I was actually really, really, really impressed that I got. There are no... Again, it's bare bones. So... But Adventures in Babysitting. I didn't even know they made a Blu-ray or a DVD of this. It's on DVD. It's in widescreen, so it's not 4K or whatever. You fancy. Anyway. Directed by Chris Columbus. Come on. Elizabeth Shue, let's go. I've never seen this movie. This has been a legendary film. Every time I've come across it, I've been like, I should see this. So I've never seen Adventures in Babysitting. I want to see Adventures in Babysitting, and now I have it. I have to watch it. What do you guys think of Adventures in Babysitting? Because apparently this is like a thing. Like in the 80s, like people saw this movie. It's like Space Camp, but not. Actually, it's nothing like Space Camp. It's in the 80s, and it's got a like. Just look at the cover art on this. I'm just happy I have this. I don't even know if I'll watch it. I'm just gonna frame it. This is so rad. What is this about anyway? Chris Parker, played by Elizabeth Shue of Cousin Bet and Leaving Las Vegas, agrees to babysit after her dread date stands her up. Expecting a dull evening, Chris settles down with 3 kids for a night of TV and boredom. But when her frantic friend Brenda calls and pleads to be rescued from the bus station in downtown Chicago, the evening soon explodes into an endless whirl of hair-raising adventures. Babysitter and kids leave their safe suburban surroundings and head for the heart of the big city, never imagining how terrifyingly funny their expedition will become. Adventures in Babysitting, coming this August from Touchstone Pictures. I wonder if this is on Disney Plus. It's a Touchstone picture. I wonder if it's on Disney Plus. Anyway. Hello. This is the Simpsons movie, as you can see by the... I saw this in the drive-in for the first time. I adore the film. This is another one that was $2.97. Now, this one provided more than the last $2.97, which you'll recall is the Muppet triple feature, that I only got 2 movies out of a triple feature. Fucking bullshit. I got the Simpsons movie. I saw it in the drive-in, loved it. Really looking forward to the quote-unquote sequel. But the thing that I was surprised by is, yes, of course, we have the donut DVD. But this Mamma Jamma, I was like, what is this? The Springfield Shopper? And it's a full paper insert. I don't know if that coupon is valuable. Oh, of course, there's going to be advertising and whatnot. But there's also, there we go, video game. Like the paper stock on it is actually pretty nice too. But then you get like, oh, there's a new ride coming in the distant future of 2008. And they got there's like, it is somewhat sort of reminiscent of Springfield paper. So it's just an interesting insert. I don't know. It's like liner notes, and we'll get more of those. But I was just really happy with that. Again, like physical media is great because then you have the movie and you don't have to worry about like, oh, the internet went out or whatever. And you can watch whatever you want, even though it shifts to a different streaming service. Fine. I'm not a big guy on when it comes to piracy. I don't pirate very often. I ask other people to pirate for me. It's like when I was a kid and I asked the grown-ups to buy me beer. Same deal. But yeah, I enjoy the collectability, the tangibility of the DVDs, the Blu-rays. I like that. The more stuff I can get with a movie, the better. Because if I can get like special features and audio commentaries and like, yeah, I'm not going to go back. We've gone too far. But like, I'll start shouting out the audio commentaries. If you're so inclined, I'll try. If I remember, I'll remember. Edge of Time says Ferris adjacent. Yeah. Well, let's make Ferris Bueller, but make her a girl. But I always thought, like, I did see Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Now, that's obviously more of a 90s flick, but that's Ferris adjacent. I just saw a music mashup for A Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon, another movie I've never seen. But it's like, wow, this movie looks good. It was great. So I'm gonna try and check it out. Cinema Gulp says it tastes like piss and flies. Yes, that donut did look like it tasted like piss and flies. Next up, this is another $2.97. I was very, very happy with this. Oh heavens! I was also very, very happy about this.
Oh, hey, hello. I'm not caught up to what you were talking about because the last timestamp I was at, you were talking about Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. So
yeah, you're fine. You're all caught up. You're good. You're good.
I love that movie.
Which one? Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll get right on it.
But yeah, so I'm not going to go back. Well, actually,
no, you don't go back.
I'm not going back.
You didn't buy that movie, did you?
Which one? Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was sort of comparing it to Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh.
And so.
Wait, I've never seen it. Does the babysitter die?
I don't know. I've never seen it either. I just know. Here, I'll show it to you. I showed everybody else. I'm going to show you. So, like, just this, I know this VHS case. Like, I know this from my youth, and I've never seen it. If you want. Yeah,
they're climbing a building. It's got to be interesting, right?
It's got to be good. Yeah, I think it would be. Oh, heavens. Ben from Cinema Gulp, how are you?
I've seen people talking recently about the comparison between Adventures in Babysitting and Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I'm not sure why, other than the fact that it has babysitter in the title, but I will go with Adventures in Babysitting 10 times out of 10 over.
Really?
Well, I mean, I love Christina Applegate, but I love
Sure.
Elizabeth Shue.
Yep.
I just think Adventures in Babysitting is great, and it has the first on-screen Thor that we've ever seen in Vincent D'Onofrio. So,
well, I love the other movie. So, geez, if you like that one more, I gotta try it.
Well, no, I just have to write down "Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead" is something that I have to get for a future episode. Is all. Thank you for being here, guys.
I'll put it to you this way, Scotty: Adventures in Babysitting has Vincent D'Onofrio, and Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead has Keith Coogan.
Yeah, but all right.
I saw Keith Coogan in a movie theater once, about a year or two. No, I think it was about 3 years after that movie came out, and he was the biggest douchebag. He had this like entourage with him because he thought he was cool, even though I think his career was over by 1995. And he was
he wearing a poncho?
No, but he's walking around the movie theater going, "Dishes are done, man." And we're like, "Oh no, I feel so embarrassed for you and myself." But okay. But he was good at Toy Soldiers.
I have more. Would you like to see what's next on the stack?
Please, sir. All
right.
Hey, hello. I didn't get to say hi to Lemon Pie. I don't know if anybody else did.
Lemon.
What's going on? Lemon Pie says, hey, Scotty on a Sunday. True story. So far. Edge of Time says, I want my $3. I thought it was $2 from Better Off Dead.
It's $2.
That's what I thought. Either way, Edge of Time may be talking about something different. Lemon Pie says, Jill jump scared us. True story. Well, and also we got a scary movie next. It's not really a scary movie.
Am I too loud or something?
No, you're fine. No, I was startled. I didn't know you knocked. I opened the door. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you guys here. And yeah, so I'm gonna put a pin in it here. And next one that I got.
Scotty, you have to make yourself big. We need to be on the side.
How do I? Which button do I press?
Oh wait, I can press it for you.
You got it. Wicked. Can you put you guys on the other side of the screen?
I could do it on mine. I don't know how to do it here. Oh wait.
Oh, there it is. No, the other way. It'll be fine.
I'll work on
It'll
it.
be
I'll
fine.
work on it. I can do it, but you just have to wait.
Live television. We'll just
How
edit
did
all
you-
this out in
how did you-
post.
Scotty, how did you get us on the right side?
I don't
I'm
know
always on- I'm always on the left.
because of Fox News indoctrination.
I'm sorry. Continue. Oh, you're about to show Spawn. I cut you off, and you're about to show Spawn.
Yeah. This one, and see, I was curious. I like these. I'm nostalgic for the plastic. Thank you. The
You're
plastic
welcome.
clip, but it's got. And then I was like,
hated
okay.
the plastic clip, man. I hated that.
But see, this is the thing that surprises you with the plastic clip. Now it's a flip side, so there's widescreen on one side and full screen on the other. But we get liner notes, and it folds the fuck out. So this is something that just makes me
I do
very
miss those.
happy.
I do miss those old like cardboard fold out DVD sets with, I'm no stranger to liner notes. I'm a vinyl guy. If you get a good vinyl, you get a lot of good liner notes in there. But I do miss
man.
those, Scotty. I miss those where you unfold it. Blu-rays, for all their glory visually, they don't give you any of that stuff. It's just a little case.
Well, there's 2 Blu-rays in here. So we'll get to the Blu-rays and oh shit, there might be a code. There might be a digital code. I don't know
DVDs were just more adventurous in general. In terms of more special features and things.
Well, and I don't have it here, but Jill, do you remember the audio commentary for Star Trek Insurrection on the DVD when it's Frakes and Marina Sirtis? And they just shit on the movie the entire time.
I do. They like their scene in the hot tub.
Of course, so did I. Anyway, that's one of the things. Like I do appreciate it. I don't know. Was this $3? I think this was also $3. And I was like, well, I have to. Now I know I should have the Blu-ray, but Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is just, I would say it goes, in terms of my Coen Brothers comedies, it goes Lebowski, then Oh Brother.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way. Yeah,
I am dismissing Raising Arizona a little too quickly, but at least I can say that this is in my top 3.
Raising Arizona is funnier.
Yes. Well, I did say comedy, but I do love the music in this. Yeah. We were like, and there's a thing coming up on Cinema Gulp's channel. There's going to be a conversation about The Crow, and we talk about the soundtrack in that and how it was sort of ever present in people's cars. I lived in like an agricultural community, and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Man of Constant Sorrow. It is the national anthem of my part of Canada.
I just love how experimental that movie was for the Coen brothers, because I'm a huge like Greek mythology person, and I'm particularly obsessed with like Calypso's Island. I just think it's a fascinating story, and I love how this movie tackles all of those in just its own Coen brother way.
Well, for me, that's why I love it, is because when I first saw it, I thought, oh my goodness, this is the Odyssey. That was the most fun thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It goes through several beats of it.
It does. If you've read the huge Odyssey, it really does.
Like, look, they even have the Cyclops.
They do, yeah. John Goodman.
He's so great.
Everybody, I think it's really great, and it's also like I recently watched No Country for Old Men, and on DVD. I don't have the Blu-ray. Don't look for me on Blu-ray. I'm too small. But yeah, no. And I checked it out, and even the cinematography on the DVD is striking. And so I wanted to see that sort of desert chain gang, Dust Bowl, Men on the Run movie. And I wasn't disappointed. The DVD actually did really, really well. And so what's his name? J. Jonah Jameson's in there. Come on. No, maybe not. Not J. Jonah Jameson. It's the other guy. Never mind. I am great at hosting television shows and not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Anyway, do you want to move on to the next one before I make an ass of myself more?
Well, I want to know who's the guy that you're mixing up J. Jonah Jameson with.
No, it's Kruger from Seinfeld. George's
shit.
boss. He's in No
I don't know his
Country,
name.
or not No Country. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? I forget his name.
I looked it up for you. Daniel von Bargen. Is that correct?
Daniel von Bargen?
No, wait.
That sounds like Vandalay Industries.
That's what it says.
I'll look it up. You know what? I asked the question. I do. This is one of the rules, and it's part of live television, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't television. Why do I keep saying that? Oh, I know why. Because I was watching Craig Ferguson before this.
Well, it's a matter of fact that we are producing media that is visual in nature as well as auditory, which technically could be thought of as TV.
I appreciate it, but I think you're, I think you're apologizing for me too much. I think I can be wrong. Let me be wrong, Jill.
You could be both.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes more sense.
Because some of our viewers may be watching this on
their
televisions.
I don't think.
Scotty. If Kat was here, she would definitely tell you were wrong.
No, of course, but that's why she's cool. Oh, I forget. I can't. He's the guy in the. I'm not going to find his name. I am basically playing Where's Waldo by myself, and I don't want to do it anymore.
All I did was look up the actor who played Kruger, and I gave you his name. If that's not the right guy, then you chose the wrong person to attribute.
There you go.
From the beginning. Yeah, I don't even know what the original question was.
Oh, I was just talking about Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And I was talking about, and I was like, oh yeah, and I was trying to be clever with the cast, and I mixed up bald guys. So
there we go.
That was the problem. Anyway, here's a movie that I've never seen before. I am super jazzed that it came in an old school Blockbuster case. No liner note or nothing. Red Belt. This is written and directed by David Mamet. It's got Chiwetel Ejiofor. It's got Tim Allen, which I'm very curious about because I was talking to somebody recently about who is Cletus Tout. It's a Christian Slater movie, and I was like, well, that was kind of dramatic, and I was like, well, no. Then I found out the title, and I was like, it wasn't dramatic at all. This is written and directed by David Mamet. I'm curious to find out what happens in this film. It's got Emily Mortimer and Joe Mantegna, David Paymer. Very curious about this. I've heard it was really good. It's one of the last reviews that I heard from Roger Ebert was like stunning. Would you guys like to hear what it's about? Please. Red Belt is the story of Mike Terry, played by Chiwetel Ejiofor, a jiu-jitsu master who has avoided the prize-fighting circuit, choosing instead to pursue an honorable life by operating a self-defense studio with a samurai's code. I am sold. An accident on a dark, rainy night at Terry's studio between an off-duty officer and a distraught lawyer, played by Emily Mortimer, puts in motion a series of events that will change Terry's life dramatically, introducing him to a world of promoters, played by Ricky Jay, the late great Ricky Jay, and Joe Mantegna, and a movie star, Chet Frank, played by Tim Allen. Faced with this, in order to pay off his debts and regain his honor, Terry must step into the ring for the first time in his life. That sounds especially held on the shoulders of Chiwetel Ejiofor. I still think Chiwetel Ejiofor could be a James Bond. Like everyone says,
he should have been.
Yeah. Like everybody talks about Idris Elba, and I'm like, Chiwetel Ejiofor is right there.
I think Ejiofor is a way better fit.
Did you ever see Serenity, the Firefly movie?
He's the best part of that movie. Yeah,
Absolutely.
he's one of the most fleshed out, amazing villains because he's not a villain. You know, he's fucking great in that movie, and his dialogue's so good. Yeah.
I really had a blast with that flick. Oh, let's see. Edge of Time says Hot Potato, pass it on. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. I do have knowledge of that. I've never seen. I saw like the first 2 episodes of the Netflix show. I don't think I've ever read the books, but Edge of Time, I get that reference. 3 movies, $3. Goodwill. Yeah. Oh no, it's 3 movies, $3 a piece. So it was like $9. So I got like 2 sets of 3, so $18 altogether. But for 6 movies, that's math.
Scotty,
okay, take us.
Sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
Well, I'll ask first. Take us into the store with you. Was this like a whole big bin of $3 movies, and you have to dig for them, or were they on the shelf nicely?
Pretty much my same question. So yeah, go ahead. Perfect.
No, very much like this. Very library. So you just like scan the spines, not
Really?
like a vinyl flip, but you just scan the spines and see what's there. But yeah, but I double dipped, and yeah, I went there on the first night, and that's when I got the Muppet movie and the Simpsons movie. Oh man, there is nothing more satisfying than being inebriated in a Salvation Army store. It's great.
Oh, I've done,
especially
I've
if they have a video
it.
section, you're fine.
Well, why not? Because all the employees are. So, you know,
well, all the clothes smell. So why can't
the employees are wasted too?
Well, the employees are all like AA people, you know, so you just assume, you know.
But if you're an AA, aren't you quitting?
Yeah, but they never do.
Where are the cigarettes?
I love it when you go through the thrift store and you see that the half lit candles, the ones that are like they're halfway burnt out.
Yeah. And they're marked down from 75 cents to 50 cents.
Yeah, what's the point? The good smell's already gone from them.
Exactly, Jill. Exactly.
Yes. So I think this is the 3rd one that I got on the first day. So this was $3. Underrated Ridley Scott film. Jeff Bridges in White Squall.
I love that movie. Love it. I love, I think Scott Wolf is fantastic in that movie. Jeff Bridges. I think that movie's fantastic, but it bombed. Huge bomb.
Yeah.
But it was really good.
And it does. I was skeptical of the movie. I thought it was going to be like some stupid Lord of the Flies kind of thing.
No, and it's very inspiring. It's just really sad. It's very tragic.
Yeah. Oh, sure. But it's like Dead Poets Society sort of tragic, but it's on the high seas, and it's kind of, it's instilling discipline, but also being a father figure and like boys coming of age. And I think
I love it that you said Dead Poets Society, because there is the scene at the end of the movie where it almost is like to Captain, Captain. Like it's almost the same. Yeah.
But it is, and
so now I know how the movie ends, but I still want.
They all die.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's kind of like remember the perfect
storm? I just, before anybody has a hissy about any of these descriptions that I have about these movies, I don't think that there's a movie that came out that I'm going to present that was out like after 2020.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe one.
That's a good thing, man.
Maybe one. So if I do spoilers for 3-year-old movies, you're at the wrong stream.
I think the cutoff should be a year. I think after a year,
I'm giving you 3. Giving you 3.
So
well, Scotty, remember, I still want to do a show with Scotty because you and I talked so much about the gas station double feature DVD sets.
Yeah. I got a bunch of those.
Rack. Like I got The Fugitive and U.S.
Marshals
for like $3.
Isn't it a treat when you find that?
I love that, and they play fine. Like they're not Blu-rays. $4. You got 2 movies.
Hang on 2 seconds. Eugene Bird is here. Hello, Eugene Bird. Are those all DVDs behind you? Always wondered. Yeah, for sure, man. I don't know. Which one do you want to see? Let me see.
What do you think they are? Yeah.
Ooh, random pick.
Oh, nice. Oh, what do you get?
The Hindenburg, starring George C. Scott.
Oh, the humanity.
It is actually
Wow.
but it's got John Atherton in it as well. It's got an interesting cast.
And
It's
apparently
not that
Anne
bad.
Bancroft.
I enjoyed it,
Anne
and also
Bancroft.
George C. Scott is the goat.
Yeah, George C. Scott's one of the all-time greats.
So yes, those are DVDs behind me, but that's not what we're not talking about. What's behind
Scotty,
me.
I
We're
think
talking
you just
about what's
spend the
ahead.
rest of the time just pulling DVDs out.
Could be fun. He did that on Twinflix, and that was cool for 2 minutes.
Yeah, people got bored. But yeah, White Squall, friend of mine, one of his favorite movies. And I got it for him for Christmas once. I was very surprised because when I bought it for him for Christmas, it was $30. When I got this at the Salvation Army, it was $3. And I was happy to find it for like cheap as chips. I got into a kick during the summertime or during the wintertime watching old Steve McQueen and Paul Newman movies. And I found out about the rivalry between Paul Newman and Steve McQueen. And I realized I had never seen The Towering Inferno. And so I had to fix that. This is an interesting situation. Simply because of the cast. Check it out. We got William Holden. Fred Astaire is in this. Hey, Jill, look.
I don't think
look
it's one
over
of
here.
It's not one of McQueen's better movies, in my opinion, but
Oh, no, I don't care. Look over. I don't care. Oh, O.J. Simpson.
I can't. You keep. Oh, O.J. Simpson. Okay, I see.
And
that.
Robert Vaughn. Robert Vaughn from The Man with Uncles.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, this is Die Hard before Die Hard, and I'm going to see if it's better. I think that's fair.
Oh, Napoleon Solo. That's who. The Man from Uncle. Robert Vaughn.
He's The Man with Uncles. Yes.
That's much better than O.J. Simpson.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe OJ doesn't survive.
Oh, then it's worth checking out.
It's a disaster movie. It's by Irwin Allen.
Oh, hey, then it's going to be incredible because Irwin Allen knows his explosion.
Well, yeah, that's what I heard. So anyway, I'm just going to go check that out.
And his models.
He does love models, but not in a Weinstein way. Hey, Eugene Bird is being all generous and such. Eugene Bird, $19.99. Thank you, Eugene. You are a generous fella. And I hope that this goes to the fund to make more movies happen.
It goes into the fund of creativity. Definitely.
Well, it certainly keeps the lights on.
Eugene Bird sent a super sticker of a dancing pear with a little cane and top a little straw hat that says, "You are amazing."
I can almost hear it's like, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey." I got to figure out how to do clips, but it's too late for that now. Well,
I can make them for you in the meantime.
Well, hey, no, but there's one that thank you, Eugene Bird. I'm going to use the main clip that we have.
Behold my stuff.
It's really the little girly squeal at the end that makes that work. I love Carl Urban. He is my second favorite. Dr. McCoy.
But there's no one to admire the staff, then it doesn't matter.
Exactly. What are you showing it off to? Nobody. Taylor Swift, greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU, and Doctor Who. Gives us a bunch of waving peoples and a hello. So this one, oh wait, and Eugene Bird says, have you calculated how long it would take you to watch them all? You know what? I get hungover a lot. So waking up in the movie, turning on a movie, or waking up in the morning and turning on a movie while I'm waiting for coffee to happen, and then watching a movie, and then coffee is burnt, then I got to make more coffee, and so I have to watch another movie, and then that pot of coffee gets burnt. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I usually don't even get out of bed until like 3:30. That's 3 movies.
There are complete days and ignores everybody and just watches movies.
Yeah. How do you deal with the world? You keep it on all the time? That's insane. So this is a set that I am very happy that I found at a drugstore. It was $8.99. And I knew that there was a box set of the complete series. Now, this one's a little older than 2.5 weeks. I think I got this one probably about 2 months ago, but I was happy to get it. I love Garrett Delahunt. I love Lena Headey. At Summer Glau is a smoke show.
Let's not forget Brian Austin Green.
That's not until, hang on, you're getting ahead of yourself, yo. But this is something that I was very, very happy to get because I don't think that anybody has a complete Terminator collection unless they have the Sarah Connor Chronicles. So I got this one, and it was dangling over me for like so long. And I was like, well, where am I going to get season 2? And I would check on Amazon, I would check on eBay, and it would be like, it's going to be $1,100 to get the second season by itself. You should just buy the box set. And I was like, I'm not going to, because I already have the first one, and I'm not going to throw it away. So anyway, today, au contraire, mon capitaine, she is back. And so yes, this we do get season 2 of the Sarah Connor Chronicles. And yes, you're absolutely correct. In there's our boy from 90210. I'm curious I've never seen the second season. I've only seen the first season. I just got this today. And again, Garrett Delahunt is in here, and we get the Shirley from and you can call her Shirley.
Garbage.
That's her name, but from Garbage, yeah. Manson. That
season
Manson
2
girl.
Season 2 really dives deep into the John Henry program, which would eventually become like Skynet. It's good. It's really good. And Brian Austin Green plays Kyle Reese's brother. Well, and I like the packaging in this sort of flip, because sometimes you get like fold outs, but this is good. Like, even when it comes to the box sets of Star Trek and stuff, they'll put like 2 spindles. It'll be like 2 discs on one flip. It sucks. I broke one. I broke a Voyager disc. I still haven't got it replaced. But I do that. I do like, I even like its robust packaging, and I am just, it has been a splinter in my mind for so long, and I am so happy that now the 1 and the 2, 21. Yeah.
The 1 and the 2.
The biggest thing that sucks about that show is it didn't get to just give it one more season to conclude. It never got that, you know?
Yeah. Things end.
Well, that's the thing. It didn't.
At least it was something that was good. Something I still need to see.
They should reboot it and recast it. Lena Headey is too old now. Let's bring back Linda Hamilton. So this is a good one that I'm very excited about. This is probably the most expensive one that I got. Have you guys ever seen Zardoz?
Yeah.
I feel like somebody wants me to see this, but I forgot who.
I think everyone. The thing you're looking for is everyone. Oh, Edge of Time? He is Megan Fox's ex?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Brian Austin Green. Yeah, they have kids together and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know they separated. That's kind of disappointing. That's like when I found out that John Stamos and Rebecca Romaine got separated. So, Zardoz. Would you like to hear what it's about, Jill?
Please. I'm sneezing.
Gesundheit. Sean Connery delivers a powerful performance in this fantastic vision of a future world divided into two societies. The Vortex is an isolated, heavily guarded, lush community of immortal scientists and intellectuals called the Eternals. Outside the Vortex lies a desolate world laid waste by war and pollution, peopled by the Brutals, primitive savages and killers who worship a fearsome god, Zardoz. But one rebellious Brutal, played by Sean Connery, is determined to survive on his own terms, which could threaten the balance of civilization and possibly destroy it. Co-starring Charlotte Rampling, Zardoz is an entertaining adventure praised for its special effects and imaginative vision. There is a director's commentary on this edition. I am very happy. The only thing I'm upset about is that there is no image of what Sean Connery is wearing throughout most of the film.
Oh yeah.
However,
you mean his Borat bikini?
Yeah, no, it's rad. It's made like velvet, right? It's velvet bikini thing. But I do get, you get you get your chapter cards. So that's kind of back when they really, really wanted to show off that you got scene selection in a DVD. You can skip stuff, guys.
I would say it's not an adventure, but it's definitely entertaining.
Well, I tried to explain it to my mom, and then at the very beginning of the conversation, I was like, "Well, it's kind of like it's an existent." There you go. Thank you, Jill.
There it is. There it is.
So that's why you should see Zardoz.
That takes
I don't
an
think
actor with a nutsack to just be in that for an entire movie.
I don't think he's done anything wrong. Anyway, so yeah, I would recommend it. I tried to explain it to my mom, and then I was like, it's an existential dystopian future where weird psychedelic stuff happens, and she was like, not even going to watch it. Not interested at all. But it is something that you have to just sort of allow to wash over you. No pun intended, I guess. So I think this is the newest one on the list. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm just checking. Edge of Time is absolutely correct. Zardoz staggers comparison. I don't even know how I would be able to compare it to anything else. Zardoz is Zardoz. You have to see it to understand what it is. And yes, Eugene Bird, I am surprised that that he took the role too. They probably paid him. Hey, there's Charlotte Rampling.
I like looking at the pictures for this movie. So, yeah,
the movie itself.
I gotta check it out.
Well, I'm just gonna find out how long it is. I think it's like 2 hours and 2 minutes or something. Either way, it's got a beginning and a middle of
You're right.
End.
How could you? Oh, they do a mirror thing. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, don't spoil it. He wins. Actually, never mind. So the next thing, this is probably the newest movie that I have. Is I have all of the Edgar Wright movies, and this is one that I didn't have Last Night in Soho. I heard it's a psychological thriller that is sort of almost, is it Giallo or Giallo? I heard that it was sort of very stylistically a 1970s thriller, almost akin to Only God Forgives, that Nicholas Winding Refn movie-ish, just in terms of stylistic tone that is meant to evoke a mood. And it's got Matt Smith in it, who I'm a fan of, obviously from his tenure on Doctor Who and the movie Morbius. But also, you got your Anya Taylor-Joy, and I always get this lady's name wrong. Thomasin McKenzie. Thomasin? I don't know. My
Her
apologies.
name is Thomasin McKenzie. Thomasin.
Yes. Thomasin. But yeah, and she was absolutely charming in Jojo Rabbit. And so I am excited to see this. It does finish my Edgar Wright collection. I've got them all now, including Spaced. Like, he may have done music videos. Don't come at me in the chat. Actually, do come at me in the chat. But yeah, no, this is my jam. It's smoking and suits in the 1960s, and I have not yet seen this. This is a blind buy, but I'm very, very happy to get it. I don't know if anybody else, like, this is, so I get these used, okay? But every now and then, and there's no audio commentary. I'm very disappointed about that. Lemon Pie says,
It's pronounced gelato.
yeah.
Just kidding. Also, I don't know if I said hi to Matt G. He said Jill. So I gotta say Matt G.
So this is open for anybody. As I said, I get these used, but every now and then, because you'll notice at the top of it, thank heavens for this. It says Blu-ray. I have that. DVD. Yep, that. Usually when you open up a used thing, it's like, and digital code. And it's like, well, I have one. So I don't know if it works. I haven't tried it out yet. If anybody wants to give that a go, this could possibly be a free copy of Last Night in Soho, or it could be an expired code. I do not know.
Hold still for a minute so someone can check. Someone in the chat, please go check.
Well, do you think that's been long enough? Like, I'm getting bored of it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Yeah, that's enough. If they didn't get it, you can rewind a bit and pause the video screen.
Yeah, come on. It's a free movie. Or maybe not. Could be garbage. I don't know.
If nobody gets it after the show's over, I'll take it.
Well, just let me know so I can rip up that piece of paper. Jill, you're going to love this.
Sure.
So there's a movie that I've been excited about since forever. And I've never seen it. It is written for the screen and directed by Clive Barker. And it stars one of our favorite people. Okay?
Okay. Our favorite people.
Lord of Illusions.
Scott Bakula.
That's right.
Oh. Oh.
Now, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, but I think that Kevin J. O'Connor played Kahless in Rightful Heir on Star Trek The Next Generation.
Well, if you're not sure, I have to check then.
Well, I'm just saying there's 2 Star Trek things, 3 Star Trek things, because Famke Janssen was Kamala in Perfect Mate. Scott Bakula.
Obviously, Captain Archer.
That's my man. Written and directed by Clive Barker. Look at some of the terrifying things that are going on. Look at that monster. So anyway, I have never seen this. I want to see it. Would you like to hear what it's about?
Real quick, guys, I have to say goodnight, but
oh, sir.
Yeah, but have a great rest of the show, and you guys.
Well, wait a minute Ben, before you go, tell us about your channel, Cinema Gulp, and all the things that you like to do and share.
Well, the only thing I'll say is that tomorrow morning, Sir Scotty and I will be putting out the 30th anniversary special of The Crow. And I just finished editing it, and I think it's great. It's a little under an hour. And I think we have Scotty. I already told him I thought we had a great conversation about the movie. We both love the movie. And I can't wait for people to check it out on Cinema Gulp tomorrow, because Scotty and I really we discussed a lot of stuff about the movie. We didn't do a play-by-play, which we normally do on our anniversary specials. We just talked about how amazing the movie is. So hopefully you guys can check that out tomorrow. Scotty's awesome on it. So am I. Scotty more so.
You're better. Well, you edit it. You make us both look good.
There you go. But so check that out tomorrow, guys. It's great. And hail The Crow and hail Brandon Lee. It's amazing.
Well, it's great to have you, man. And I'll see you on Wednesday. What time are you releasing it tomorrow? You said tomorrow morning?
say like 9 a.m. probably Pacific
All right.
Standard.
Oh, so you'll wake up to a new movie review.
There you go.
I'll do my
All right,
best.
you guys.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Later.
Good night. I'll fix that.
Eugene Bird says, I've never heard of any of these yet. Yeah, that's a thing I do, though. Like, that is a thing I do. Is that
You
I
buy
like
movies
to get...
nobody knows.
Yeah, even that I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen Lord of the Illusions. I haven't seen Last Night in Soho. I really want to. That is not indicative of Last Night in Soho. That was a clip from Edgar Wright's Hot Fuzz.
I'm working on it.
All right. Well, no, you're doing a great job. There would be no audio-visual correlations if it weren't for you. So I do appreciate it very, very much.
I'm enjoying it immensely. It is so good to be here. And I was happy to have Cinema Gulp for as long as we did.
I know he's going to miss out because I know that the last three are the ones that he's really going to like. I left, like, because we're down to the last three. So that's going to be, it's the big crescendo. So, or at least I think it is. I'm really excited and happy about it. Eugene Bird says, but now I need to know if Scotty R37 sorts them alphabetically by genre, or if he knows generally where he put them. 90% of my shelving is alphabetical, but I do have a favorites shelf, and that gets mixed around. Sometimes I pull things off of my favorites and I drop them down so that I can have like sequels beside each other, or sometimes I'll get something new and it's like, oh yay, I have all the Edgar Wrights. The Edgar Wrights deserve to sit beside my Tarantinos. You never know. It's I have tchotchkes. I putter. I do things all the time. Part of the fun of having a collection is just being like, how do I want to do it? Sometimes I put them together by actor. I do have a Marvel section, and I do have my triple feature, like Warner Brothers, like anything that's an anthology but it doesn't even belong together, like romantic comedies of the 1990s. All your Meg
What you're
Ryan
telling
movies.
me is that you're putting your Scott Pilgrim next to your Reservoir Dogs.
Oh yeah. That's not unreasonable.
All right.
Do you think that's unreasonable?
I don't know. I've never categorized my movies in like a romantic kind of way like that, but I think I do that with my books. I do it with my books, not my movies. My movies are just like whatever. My books are
Same deal.
Here's my physics. Here's my Carl Sagan.
You know what's fun about the difference between books and movies is that if you go into a library, you can't be you'll get intimidated by how thick a book is. So like if it's 1,000 pages, you're like, I don't know if I have that. Well, yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I'm projecting.
You're right. There is a limit. I look at War and Peace. I'm like, oh,
yeah. How am I going to remember all these subplots? But the thing is that like you look at something, I don't know, Joe versus the Volcano, which is like 1 hour and 20, but it's the
Lord
same.
Of the Rings.
It's the same thickness as like Gone with the Wind or Ben-Hur. Like I have 10 Commandments and Ben-Hur, oddly enough, in a double feature. I guess both have Chuck Heston. But the thing is that if you were to sit down and watch those back to back, that's like 7 hours of your life. Like you can't. It's too much.
Well, I used to when I was a kid on Sunday, whenever they played the 10 Commandments, I got to stay up late on Sunday to watch it. And I used to not make it all the way through. And then one day I did. I made it all the way to where God speaks in the clouds. And I was so proud.
I've never seen it. Does he win? God?
God? He won before the movie even started.
Oh, that's true. Alpha.
It was about Moses and whether he won.
Did he? I think so.
Hmm?
He freed the Jews.
I think he did a good job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, he was the first Jedi.
You know what? That's not a bad.
No, don't pursue this.
Well, you know, they do say, "May the Force be with you." and then also with you.
Well, yeah, that's a yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah. So anyway, would you like to see my final 3?
Of course.
Now the first one.
Where are they?
Well, I'm going to show you. Calm down, reel it in. So the first one is a very old Blu-ray that I purchased probably about 1.5 years ago, and I got it. I think it was one of the first things that I purchased when I got Amazon Prime. Sorry, we're not sponsored, but I got Army of Darkness. I got the Screwhead edition. I love Bruce Campbell. I love the Sam Raimi trilogy. This is the first one that I got, and I couldn't find, or I would be at the height of my budget, and it would be like, oh, there's the other 2. But this was the first one that I got, and it's on
the
Blu-ray.
second one in the series.
This is the third one.
The third.
This is the third one in the classic series, in the original trilogy. And it's not even a trilogy.
Is this more of the funny one, or which one?
Yeah, this is more like an adventure. This is more tongue in cheek, but it goes in the order that I'm going to be presenting them. It becomes more gruesome as we go. So this is the mainstream one. This is the sellout of the trilogy, but also I love it. Like, I don't think it's actually a sellout. I think it's ingenious. I love what Sam Raimi got away with, and I cannot get enough of Bruce Campbell's charisma. But then again, who can? No one can get enough of it. They need more. But it wasn't until just recently that I got this little guy. Now, this is one of the only I think this is the only steel book I own, and it's not a steel book. It's a DVD, but it's like a tin and it's got like a full book of like her things. Look at this.
It's got a story.
Well, it's like it's liner notes. It's liner notes. This is a special edition that comes in a piece of tin.
Well, what kind of line? Like, does it tell you about the character or the story, or what is it like? Kind of groovy.
Would you like me to read it? Here is from the storybook of Evil Dead 2. I'm just going to read the first paragraph. Dear followers of all things dead. Yeah, I'm in. Greetings. I come to you from the netherworld to deliver a message of peace and hope. I hope this jazzed up version. Oh my God, you don't know how much it makes me happy to hear the word jazzed. Of Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn will bring you peace. And it is, the entire introduction is written by Bruce Campbell. This is...
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Best to all you chuckleheads.
Aren't you that guy in the Evil Dead films?
Yep.
Bruce Campbell.
So, personal introductions, photos.
And Lemon Pie says, Bruce Campbell is great in Burn Notice.
Dude, I enjoyed Burn Notice very, very much. I thought he was really, really good. So yes, Lemon, you and I, we agree.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Eugene Bird says we want to see you guys play Duke Nukem on Calto. I tried that. I failed. I have to go figure out the controls on my own and come back to you on that one.
Yeah, Jill doesn't know how to steer FPSs. It's been a thing. And it's not a criticism.
No, I'm bad at them, but for whatever reason I get views anyway. People want to watch me fail, and I'm cool with it.
But the thing is that whenever you do an FPS, you always feel like you can like drive and talk. And then everybody just starts saying like turn left, shoot that guy. Don't forget the barrel. Pick up the ammo.
That's the thing is I want people to completely ignore the fact that I'm playing a game and just talk. But people want to tell me what to do.
Yeah. No, I've been there. I've been there. But then again, like, I've messed up a couple of our playthroughs as well in terms of not picking up the ribbon. But it's weird because the tin, it comes with a jewel-cased copy of the DVD. So you'll see.
Oh, that's weird. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. So all of
you?
this stuff, no, I've never seen it this way. But it's also very strange. Like, why would you? Like, why would this is a waste of metal, I think. Like, this makes steelbooks look modest. But it's in THX and it's a limited edition. How much was this? Oh, I think I got it at a 20% off sale. But I still think I paid too much.
I think
don't
it
wanna
just
talk about the price.
it's
But
cool.
so that brings us to the final film of our evening's Behold My Stuff. You
Well, I
can't
love
rent
the
here.
gratuity of it.
I finally got the first Evil Dead. I finally got the first one. Now, I'm very happy about this one, not only because it does have two separate audio commentaries, one with Sam Raimi and Robert Tappert, but also a solo audio commentary with Bruce Campbell.
Oh wow,
Also,
that's cool with the hero himself.
I would be very remiss if I didn't say that I didn't look to see that this movie had been sold at Goodwill for $2.29. I paid $6.99. You think that the retailer would take off these are secondhand, these are used. Wouldn't they take off the old label? I should have looked at this first.
Oh, do you think if you did look at it, they would have given you a discount?
Probably not. But also, I'm not a dick to retail workers, so I probably wouldn't have worried about it. Because obviously, like, I think that Goodwill doesn't necessarily know the value of physical media better than my physical media store. So I'm almost happy to be supporting local business. Like,
Well, I'm not a dick either, but at least it doesn't hurt to ask. And if they say no, then that's fine.
But and it's all sort of debatable either way because I never saw it until at the very end, and I just thought it was funny as hell. I was like, I can't believe that I didn't look because I could have haggled. But also, many people have been very, very upset about the manipulation of media when it comes to streaming platforms. And some people don't like the special editions of the Star Warses and how they change the special effects and whatnot. But Evil Dead is very much a victim of this as well. There have been many original Evil Dead releases. And in subsequent releases, there is sort of that indie grime that is scrubbed away. You don't get to see that independent feeling and independent creation of Sam Raimi's first movie. And I think, and I got to watch it. Obviously I will. I just got it today. Time limits. I think this has the guy by the bridge. And if it doesn't have the guy by the bridge, I'm still going to keep looking for the guy by the bridge. But I'm happy that I get to do this.
Got
Like,
all of them.
I've got them all now, which is, one of the best things that a hoarder can accomplish. Don't you think?
For sure. And you're saying that the first one has been overly produced to be a little more shiny, and you want to be sure you got the original cut.
Yes. Did I make that abundantly clear, or was I gobbledygooked?
No, you made it perfectly clear. I just wanted to say it.
Thank you. Anyway, so that's it. That's the pile. That's the whole pile. And yeah, first thing I'm going to watch is the audio commentary for Space Jam.
Whoa, I want to see. I didn't even know Space Jam had an audio commentary.
You know who does the audio commentary?
That was Michael Jordan?
No, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and the director.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, I got it today. I showed it before you got here.
Ugh, I watched that movie way too many times as a kid. I wasted my time a lot. It's a basketball Jones. Oh, baby. Ooh.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I got a basketball Jones.
Oh, baby. Eugene Bird says, can't forgive George for taking out the Yub Nub Ewok celebration that goes right into the Star Wars theme at the end of Return of the Jedi. So emotional. I agree with you 1000%, even though 100 is the mathematic extreme of that. Yeah, totes. Yub Nub is one of my favorite Star Wars songs ever. But I do like Jedi Rocks. Like, I love it when Ooh, Ni Tang. No, no, no. Ooh, Ni Tang. Wah, na, 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 na. I'm okay with that. Everyone hates that, but I'm okay with it. I just love musical numbers, especially from Muppets. So yeah, the Yub Nub song is very dear to my heart. Eugene Bird says, where's Kat? Kat wasn't invited. Kat wasn't
Just invited everybody in the chat right now, including
Kat could have showed up whenever she wanted, but
that's true. She has the keys. Kat has the keys to the backstage anytime she likes.
True. I'm not her real mom. But no, I don't know. We were just sort of, this is an impromptu thing. I wanted to hang out. Jill taught me that I had power to 2 cars, and I wanted to flex my power. So
you have more power here.
Yeah, that's true. I can say balls and such. Edge of Time says Baldur's Gate looks like a large party. That would be kind of interesting. Like Jill's been talking about doing the original Fallout, but I don't know. I'm not like the turn-based RPG. I'm not sure how long it would take. I don't know how much patience. I think it's turn-based.
So happy if it's turn-based.
Well, there's action points. You got to deal with action points.
Oh, that makes sense because it follows that in terms of giving you a chance to assess and strategize.
Hey, if you can make it work, I would be so happy to play it. I just don't know how many sessions we'd have to go through.
Oh, do you just think it takes?
I've never played it.
I'll look up watch how long it takes because usually there's an estimation. Usually they say this game takes X amount of hours to play for the average person. So for me, I'll multiply it by 3.
Do you always multiply your estimates by a factor of 3?
How else am I going to keep up the appearance of being a miracle worker?
All right. Lemon Pie says Scotty craves unlimited power. This is a true story. No argument. And thank you for the smiley face, Eugene Bird. Jill, before we sign out of here, because
shit, it takes 16 hours. It takes 16 hours to play Fallout, and so it's going to take me the equivalent of 2 days, an hour, in hours to play this game, and and when accounting for 2-hour live streams, 24 hours. So
we're gonna play like Super Mario Brothers.
20. Yeah, so Fallout. We can't just play Fallout. We have to play something to intermediate in between.
Dig Dug. Remember when we played Dig Dug? That went well.
I'll find something.
All right, but that's it. That's all she wrote, yo. That's your. You can't rent here. We don't actually. I think you know what. I think we. Hang on.
Well, if I came over to your house and said, "Can I have this?" and you'd be like, "No, you can't."
No, yes, but give me just 1 second. Also, big shout out to Timothy Dalton in the background. Thank you for holding it together, Tim. Just give me 1 second. I want to see if I have something.
Timothy Dalton? Timothy Dalton is in the background? Okay, so Edge of Time says 50 to 70 minutes main Boulder Gates plot without side quests. Oh, Edge of Time is saying I should play Boulder's Gate because it's way faster. But you know what, Edge of Time, my problem is I love side quests. I live to be distracted from the main idea of a video game. So when you said Timothy Dalton is in the background, what did you mean? I'm pretty sure he's not in the background.
What, you thought that he was in the backstage waiting to get on to the live stream?
Not him specifically, but somebody else, like just somebody.
No, this is Timothy Dalton as James Bond 007 in in
right,
The Living Daylights.
The picture, of course.
Yes,
I
the
wasn't thinking
picture.
about the picture.
No, Jill, Timothy Dalton is right behind you. But no, I was looking to find, because everyone was all like, are those all movies behind you? And I was like, oh yeah, I wonder if I have Navy SEALs. And the answer is no, I don't have Navy SEALs. So that has been You Can't Rent Here. Thank you so much for being here. And I guess we will see you in the future. And one more time, can't stress how much it was fantastic to see everyone in the chat. Thank you so much to Eugene Bird, to Lemon Time, Edge of Pie. Strike that. Reverse it.
Lemon Time, Edge of Magi.
That's right. Naladoc, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoy it on the replay. Matt G, you are better than Disney Taylor Swift. And
Doctor Who.
And Doctor Who. No more of that shenanigan. Anyway, so, Lemon Pie says it's okay when mentioned Famke Johnson. I was hoping she was going to show up. She is. She's here in spirit, even though she's very much alive. So that's it. And also thank you to Ben from Cinema Gulp. Check out our Crow review tomorrow. Apparently it's coming up. That'll be great. And Jill, what are you doing on the internets?
Oh, me? Well, I have a channel named Anti-Derivative Jill, and on Tuesday I'm going to continue to talk about Star Trek Continues, because Star Trek Continues as long as fans care and love it. And apparently there were some fans who loved it so much they made more original series episodes with them as the actors. And so I'm going to watch the next ones, two of them, Lolani and Fairest of Them All. And that'll be fun. And also, it's possible that one of the visual effects artists from the show will be there.
That'll be great. That'll be super faboo. And then anything going on Friday? I
have no clue.
Oh, wow.
Possibly a short or a Star Trek episode. But we have to pick one.
You don't want to do like a movie or something? I just showed off a whole. We should watch. We should watch Adventures in Babysitting.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
We'll do it later. Good. And also, don't forget, you've got Lost in Space on Monday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Pop Culture Curator.
Pop Culture Curator's channel, I will review Lost in Space.
If I were better at my job, I would put his link in the chat.
Oh, I'm better at your job.
Yeah, you are. You have more experience with this. I'll even hold off on the exit so that you can make it, for the people who are here. All 11 of us. Thank you, Muffin Stumps.
Well, there were 7,000 people here.
I embellished. It was an editorial choice, but no, it all worked out. Did you get it in the chat?
I did. I got it in the chat, but also I'm receiving a knock.
Okay, well, it's over. We can get out of here. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for hanging out so that I could.
Behold, my stuff.
Ooh.